today I'm kind of excited. I'm gonna go get my dad's table saw. I guess he was probably around my age, maybe a little bit younger when he got it. And so now he's passing it down to me so I can use it on the farm. And I'm pretty excited. It's gonna make some stuff a lot easier, and some of the weird cuts that you'd have to make with a handheld saw, it'll make some of those cuts way easier. So I'm excited. I gotta kind of take it apart, and I'm gonna borrow their pilot to get it down here, but it'll be fun to have it and mess around and play with it. So I gotta grab my tools, and we're headed up to my parents' house. You don't want to be held? Are you camera shy? This is like the first time in forever you don't want to be held. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. We've had these kittens for a while. We still don't have names picked out for them. So we're going to have to do that at some point in time. We figured the girls would... Okay, I'll put you down. We figured the girls would want to name them pretty quick, but I think they're too young that's not something they think about yet. Maybe, I don't know. Well, here she is. I'm just going to try and take the saw off the top and then put the stand in the back of the pilot. Hopefully that makes it a little bit more manageable. We can get it in there and get down the road. I think it only has these 4 bolts here holding it in, so it shouldn't be too bad. Now comes the fun part, loading it into the pilot. Well, I thought I was home free with these 4 bolts, but that's not the case. Show you underneath here. Underneath, there's this gear here that lowers and raises the saw on the table. And it goes up to a handle at the front of the table that you can crank. I forgot that it was connected there. There's a couple of bolts here, so it'll pull out, but I mean, I can't take this whole handle and gear out. So, plan B. The new plan, some of this wood wasn't attached down here, and I was able to take it out. And the rest of this table, it needs a new table anyway. It's old, and I've got some plywood, some thick plywood I can use. So I think what I'm going to do, it just has some screws and nuts underneath holding it on. So I'm going to take those off and take the wood off to lighten the load. And then the whole top section, I think, comes off. I don't think it's connected to the legs. So it'll be a little heavier than I thought. But I think that's the next best. I think that's the next best thing I can do. So we'll give it a shot, see what happens. It fits just barely. So now we can get that home and unload it and get the pilot back to my parents. But I'm gonna be so happy to have that thing. It's gonna be awesome. It's been a long time since I've used it, and I was a lot younger. So I'm gonna have to kind of figure out what all the buttons and knobs do again. But it's gonna be cool once I tinker around with it and get it where I want it and get a nice new table on top of it. It'll be awesome to have at the farm, and trying to do some of the construction projects, trying to finish up the bathroom and get some more of the trim. You know, the upstairs doesn't have hardly any trim. Getting that stuff back up there, it's going to be a great tool to have. I don't think I'll have time today to get it up and running. Laura's probably finished her lessons at mom and dad's. She tutors my younger sister. And then she has orchestra tonight, so I'm going to be with the girls the rest of this afternoon. So I don't think I'll have time to try and get it going today, but maybe in the next couple days I can get a new table put on and figure out how everything works and get it ready to go for the next project when we've got some wood or trim to cut. I can show you how it works. It's a pretty cool tool, and it's nearly as old as I am, but it still works great. Dad kept really good care of it, so as long as, I mean, the blade even looks pretty good, so I know I'll probably have to go get another blade or two for it, but can't wait to show you when we get it going. I think this will probably be the end of the vlog today. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Check out our Instagram and check out Laura's blog. She's got a blog coming up tomorrow, I think. It should be a pretty good one. And I guess we'll talk to you later.